What is going on, YouTube? Chat Rides here. This is my first motovlog ever. Like, I'm serious. Like, I've never motovlogged before or anything. And it's cold. It is a little after midnight right now where I live. And it is chilly 50, about 50 degrees. The bottom side of my neck is definitely feeling it underneath the helmet. But anyway, I hope you all enjoy my videos. I'm going to be putting out some videos pretty regularly. I have a gaming channel. That'll be down there'll be a link for that down in the description. Maybe not a link. I'll tell you my name down in the description. It's not a big gaming channel. I started it maybe 5-6 months ago. I got this motorcycle. Goodness, I probably got this motorcycle maybe 3 weeks ago, and it is a 2013 Ninja 300. Now, it's not the biggest thing in the world, it's not the fastest thing in the world, I know that, but I am a first-time rider, and I didn't want anything that was going to not only A, break the bank, but B, that would either scare me too much, or it would, I would do something stupid on it and kill myself. So I've got a 6-month-old daughter. I really do not want to do that. Right now I'm just going down some back roads out by where I live, and hopefully, like I said, I won't run into any deer or anything like that. I'm not going to be going fast, maybe 40 miles an hour at the most, because there are cars on the road, as you can see. And yeah, I don't really want to get in any trouble. So, but yeah, so what are you all up to? My main reason for putting out these early moto vlogs, especially when I'm just starting to ride, is I want to know some hints or some tips and tricks or whatever for new riders. I want to know, like, what to do when you know, my biggest thing right now is turns. I've ridden, you know, pedal bikes before, and it's like, I've never been, you know, 50 miles an hour on a pedal bike. And so, you know, what I'm really wanting to know is how to efficiently turn. I may or may not get into some turns on this ride, and I know you can't really tell too terribly much by video of what I'm doing, but my biggest fear of turns is the, oh goodness, what is, oh, it's gravel. Sorry, I was trying to focus on this stop right here. But yeah, it's gravel. I'm so freaking scared of there being gravel in the road or something like that, and I do not want that whatsoever. You know, that's, like I said, that's pretty much my biggest fear, is that. And my visor is fogging up, which sucks. But yeah, so anyway, any tips and tricks that you have for a new rider would be greatly appreciated. I don't know how many people are going to watch this. Like I said, this is my first moto vlog. This is my brand new channel, so I don't exactly know how it's going to go or anything like that. I don't even really know my schedule yet. I had a life-changing event happen about a month ago, and you know, and that's when I decided, hey, you know, I'm gonna get a motorcycle. So, ta-da, here it is. I may do a rock around, I may not. I may go over to my friend's house real quick. Of course, he may be asleep, so I'm probably not gonna go over there. I am going to turn here and just go down some back roads a little bit and see, see how this goes. But yeah, so like I said, anything, not only just about turns, but any helpful tips that you can give a new rider would be greatly appreciated. Just because, like I said, I am a new rider, I'm trying to learn everything, and yeah, so also I hope this setup is working. I don't know where that blinking lights are back there. Oh, pay attention to the road. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I new rider, tips and tricks about anything. So at low speeds, I got turns pretty well. But at higher speeds, I'm more afraid of turns. Because like I said before, gravel, something in the road that'll make me slip, something like that. But of course, not the best road conditions down here. But of course, you know, if I was too terribly worried about that, I wouldn't have gotten a motorcycle. So, sorry, my finger hit a few buttons. But yeah, so I'm probably going to edit some of this out because I am just jibber-jabbing along. Also, if you all can tell me, what is a good non-fog visor? Because this helmet that I have, it's a Shoei, I think, not a Shoei, it's I don't know the exact brand. It came with the motorcycle. When I paid for the motorcycle, the guy said, hey, you know, you're about the same size I am, do you want to try out this helmet? And I said, yeah, you know, sure, why not? I'll try it out. And I believe it fit. I hope it fit. Like, it's not the most terrible thing. I'm gonna wait for this car to go. But yeah, it's not the most terrible thing, and it does fit me pretty well. It's just my chin on nights like this where it's a little chilly, my chin gets cold. And it's a little more than chilly, I guess you could say right now. It's, like I said before, it's about 50 degrees. But another thing I gotta get used to is being able to rev up to 12 grand. Because in my car it redlines at 8 grand. So I've just been shifting this like I would my car, and I mean it's not even halfway up the RPM. So I'm gonna try and make this an okay length video. Primarily I'm just testing my equipment out. I will post this video on YouTube. I'm just trying to test the waters on my equipment setup. I had to rig my I actually had to rig my GoPro casing to where it would fit the microphone mounts or the microphone cable, and wasn't too terribly excited about that. But you know, of course, I can get a housing for 20 bucks, so that's not an issue of housing. But yeah, and sorry I keep sniffling. Like I said, it's a wee bit chilly out tonight. I wanted to ride today, but I went and saw my daughter and hung out with her for a little while, so it was a little late by the time I got home. And then I messed with the GoPro and you know, tried to get everything copacetic for it. But also, I wanted to talk to you all about motorcycle sizes, like the CCs and stuff like that. So, I'm on a 2013 Kawasaki Ninja 300 EX. It's, like I said, it's not the biggest bike, it's not the fastest bike, but it didn't break the bank, and I bought it, and it wasn't necessarily wrecked, like it was rideable, but it needed a new fairing stay, or a stay, or whatever you call it. So I bought that, put that on, and my new fairings should be here any day now, within a week. So I'll be putting a video up on the channel about the new fairings. But yeah, anyway, about motorcycle size. I talked to a guy at Honda, and he told me, you know, I was originally just looking for a 250-300. I wanted a newer one, you know, 0 miles on it with a warranty and all that stuff, so that way I didn't have to worry about if it broke down. I wasn't all out of pocket to fix it. Well, I talked to a guy at Honda, and he told me that for a guy my size, I'm 6'4", 230 pounds. He said for a guy my size, a 250, 300, even a 500 wouldn't take me but maybe 65, 70 tops down the highway. And so I believed him. I was like, okay, you know. So I was looking at a 2015 Honda CBR 650F, and the reason why I didn't get that, and my headlights just completely dropped. Oh, that came out of the housing. Oh, shenanigans. See, the motorcycle's not the best. Well, hold on, I'll go up here and I will fix it. Well, it seems like it's okay right now. It just kind of came out, like I said, it kind of came out of the housing a little bit. And, yeah. Alright, so, anyway, I was looking at a 2015 CBR 650F, and the reason why I wanted the 650F was, yes, it's a 650cc, so it's an okay displacement for a guy my size, but you know, I couldn't see myself. It was like $7,600. I could not see myself spending that much money on a motorcycle. It being my first ride. I didn't want to drop it and break it, and you know, I'm SOL when it comes to that. So about a week later, I told the Honda guy I'd think about it, and about a week later, I was on Facebook on break at work, and my friend posted this motorcycle and said 2000, need gone ASAP. So I was like, huh, alright. So I was talking to him about it, and he said he doesn't know, by the pictures I could tell it was wrecked or something was wrong with it. So and he said, you know, I like I said, I was looking at it, and by the pictures you can tell it needed some work. So I contacted the owner, talked to him, and I ended up getting it for $1,600. And so I think that's a steal. I'm pretty happy about that, and I've only got about $350 in it on new fairings and a fairing stay. So, and it came with all the bolts, nuts, you know, everything I needed to put the new fairings on it. New bar ends. Long story short, what this guy did is he was going down a road somewhere, and someone was parked on the side of the road, and they opened up the door. Well, he ended up like scraping the entire right side on their door. So bent the fairing stay all the heck, and he didn't ride it for 2 years after that. So that's why I got it for such a low cost, I want to say. Not really sure if I need to be getting on the highway right now. I may just kind of do a little, you know, U-ey right here and see. Yeah, I'm just going to do a little U-turn right here. Alright, so anyway, back to the bike. So, got the new fairing stay put on it, and got everything, you know, copacetic with it. Now I can ride it, mostly legal. Don't want to go into any details about any of that, but yeah, so the headlights, I also figured out when I got the new fairing stay on, I was putting the headlights on, I also figured out I'm going to need a new headlight assembly. And I thought, you know what, I could spend $150 on a stock one, or I could spend $250 more and get the halos and all that stuff, which I don't think I'm going to do because, like I said, this bike's only a 300. I don't want to make it seem like a 600 or 1,000 or anything like that. I want the bite and the bark to match up. Like, I don't want to paint this thing any wild colors, anything like that, because like I said, it's a 300. This is going to be a daily driver bike, and lean in a little bit more. See, like turns like that, that's the type of turn that I'm not exactly used to yet. I feel weird going like really low on the bike and turning, but of course I'm still getting used to it. So, but anyway, this bike being a 300 and me being as big as I am, in fourth gear I've gotten to 70, and this, you know, it's a 6-speed 2-cylinder, so it's got 2 more gears. The guy that owned it before me said that he got it up to about 100. He said about 98 miles an hour. I'm not going to be doing that. That ain't me. So also, I want to talk about my friend who is going, he got I think, he got an R6 and a 2012 R6, and he is going to be starting a motovlog channel. I'm a little bit ahead of him just because I got everything for the GoPro. Well, he spent money on one of those Cena, or however you say it, Bluetooth headsets. So my next paycheck, I'm going to be buying one of those. So that way we can communicate and you all be able to hear him. We can collaborate on videos and everything like that. So it'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, so anywho, I'm trying to think of what else I can talk about. Talked about the motorcycle, talked about, you know, me being like the size I am and for a 300 and it still being able to take me down the highway. Oh yeah, also, I never imagined the wind, like G-forces, being so much. I mean, of course, I don't have a windscreen or anything yet. That is soon to come. I've got one. I just don't have it on, obviously, because the fairings aren't on, and it looks kind of silly with it on without the fairings on and all that stuff. So, but yeah, it'll be on soon. And like I said, whenever I get my fairings, I'll be doing a video on me putting it on and the final look of the bike and everything like that. So I hope everybody enjoys that when it does come out. But yeah, so I believe that is all I have to talk about. I just pretty much jammered on in this video. You know, I'll have specific topics I want to talk about in later videos. But this one, like I said, it's mostly just testing out my equipment, testing out how it sounds and looks on YouTube and everything. So, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you subscribe. Also, make sure you hit the like button. It'll help me out a tremendous amount. I just want to see if this video can get to 5 likes. That's all I want. Is 5 likes, and I will be a happy camper. But yeah, alright, so thank you all for watching. Like I said, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'll be putting out at least 1 video a week. Like I said, I still got to, you know, test out my, I still got to see what my schedule is going to be and everything like that. So, like I said, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.